What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Turnbuckle Times 10 Count WWE edition. I am your host, Adam Raymer, and tonight we are going to go over Monday Night Raw. Before we do that, quick comments, shout out. Please, can you please go subscribe, share, and review? It doesn't matter what video, whatever you guys want to do. Obviously, I do the WWE 10 count. Steven does the AEWs. We might join each other every now and then on these. But just quick little 10-minute videos kind of recapping what we thought on the shows. I am doing Raw from August 30th. So we will get this going. Again, we appreciate you guys all. And if you can, please go share this, subscribe it, whatever you can do to help us out. Send us some comments too. We'll be glad to go over them. So, with that being said, Raw was Raw was So, it opened up. Damian Priest comes out, does a United States Open Challenge, which was pretty cool. I like bringing that back. Insert Sheamus comes out. He wants a match. Drew comes out. He wants a match. And then RK Bro, actually, I think MVP and Lashley come out. Then RK Bro. It was all about a 10, 15-minute little deal. It wasn't horrible, but again, I hate starting pay-per-view, or not pay-per-views, shows off with promos like that. But it ended up making for a triple threat match between Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, and Damian Priest. And then the main event match was RK Bro versus MVP and Lashley for the tag titles. So it was okay, opening segment, but it did lead to a couple of these matches that I just said. So really the first match of the night was Rhea versus Shayna. And I don't know, man. It is what it is. I like Rhea Ripley. Rhea ended up winning by a roll-up. But before that match started, Nia Jax, Steven's favorite, a.k.a. wrestler, not really, he hates her, but Nia said that she's pretty much going to destroy Nikki and Rhea, and then later on in the night, destroy Charlotte Flair. So I don't know if they're setting up a possible split from Shayna, but the match went on. Rhea was getting ready to hit the Riptide on Shayna, and then Nia come around and threw Nikki Ash into the barricade, and then pretty much that's when the roll up happened. The match was kind of back and forth. It was just okay for me. It wasn't great, nothing spectacular. Again, I don't know why, but Rhea being up, they've kind of misused her. It seems to happen a lot. I'll get into that here in just a second. But Nia ended up getting in the ring, Samoan dropping Rhea in the middle of the ring. So she did what she said she was going to do, in essence. But the match was just okay for me. Next match was kind of just a placeholder to me. It was Viking Raiders versus Jinder and Veer. Didn't last long. I do like the Viking Raiders, though, guys. I think they can be used a lot more in a lacking tag team division on Raw. I think them, the feud stopped, it looks like, with Jinder and Drew, and now we kind of moved that to this. So Viking Raiders ended up, winning that match. But I think they can be pushed a little bit more in the tag team division in Raw. We'll see what happens there, and hopefully get them kind of hunting for the titles. What was after? Oh, after that was the U.S. title open match, the triple threat match. So here's my thing. Holy shit. It was a great match. It was long. It was back and forth. What I liked about it was it's kind of finally a different storyline in Raw versus the same old things. I know it's Drew and Sheamus and Damian Priest, but you insert Drew. It's for the United States title. It's not like it's for the Universal title. or the WWE Championship, sorry. But it was a good little change up in the storyline. Again, back and forth. This should have been the main event. I mean, they got a ton of "this is awesome" chants in it. But Damian Priest did end up winning after Sheamus went to hit a brogue. Priest got out of the way, hit Drew, and Priest ended up scoring the victory. So he did retain. I would say if you guys didn't watch Raw, this would be one match to watch. It was very, very good. A for me on the match. So again, I think it should have been the main event of the night. The next match was Eva versus Doudrop. Don't need to say anything else about that. Match didn't even really start. Doudrop squashed her, and Eva Marie couldn't continue the match. So it was dumb. It lasted 30 seconds. I'm not going to say anything else about that. I'm going to say something about Karrion Kross's entrance because it still pisses me the hell off. I don't know where Scarlett's at, and he looks like he should be in Mad Max. It's stupid. He wrestled Humberto Carrillo or whatever the hell his name is, Humberto, and it was okay. Humberto did a couple of things, but Cross ended up winning. I just don't like the ring attire. I don't like the entrance. The entrance from NXT. I feel like I'm on fucking repeat with this, but they need to change that. I'm assuming Scarlett's coming, or maybe not. I don't know. I haven't really read much into it, but for the love of God, WWE, please change that. Okay. Next match was Charlotte and Nia. Okay. They have no chemistry. Nia can't wrestle. At one point in this match, I don't know what the hell was going on. It wasn't really botches. They just weren't doing anything. Charlotte was really, it looked like antagonizing Nia to piss her off, like legitimately piss her off too. Not like storyline piss off or for the match. Like she legitimately looked pissed off. And some people hate Charlotte. Some people like her. I like her. I don't know if I agree with her winning the title all the time like she does, but I do think that this match was for like 2 minutes was horrible. WWE, please do not put these girls back together. I don't know what happened. You guys need to go watch it if you didn't. Go watch. It was like a 2-minute section of that match, kind of towards the mid end of that match where they were just kind of slapping each other and then Charlotte hit the ropes and then stopped. It was just very weird. So I don't know if it was communication breakdown or what, but Nia did end up winning that match, which was shocking to me. So I don't know if they're trying to push Nia Jax. God help Steven Soul if they are trying to push Nia Jax and help everybody because it's just horrible right now. So Omos and Morrison. Omos can't wrestle because he's too big. He hasn't been in long enough. He's paired with AJ for a reason. He fought Morrison. Omos won in about 3 minutes. Not a big deal there. Xavier Woods and AJ Styles fought. It was decent. Actually, it was probably the second or third best match of the night, which is something to say. But AJ Styles obviously can sell it with the best of them, kind of back and forth. AJ kind of hurt Xavier Woods' knee a little bit, and that match ended up with AJ hitting the calf crusher to tap out Xavier Woods. And the main event of the night, guys, was RK Bro versus Lashley and MVP for the tag team titles. It was a decent match. Omos and AJ were kind of outside talking on commentary as well, but I love RK Bro. I think it's a great idea for a tag team. MVP looked like he hasn't been in the ring in a while, which he hasn't, but it just wasn't a great tag team. I think they're trying to find shit for Lashley right now until maybe it's Big E's turn to cash in. I don't know. That's just a thought of mine. So I don't know, but it was back and forth. some some shit happened outside with Omos and AJ and Orton, and then Riddle ended up pinning MVP, and they retained the titles. But it was a good match, back and forth. Randy actually at the end too. Lashley, I can't remember if he speared Riddle or did something to Riddle, and then of course Orton comes in, sneaks in an RKO, and slithered out of the ring. So overall, guys, it was okay tonight. Some of those matches really just were horrible. The main event and the triple threat match, where they were great. So it's another C probably for me, C minus show. But yeah, it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great. Like I said, though, I would highly recommend watching the triple threat match for the United States title. And if you want to see what I was talking about with the Charlotte and Nia Jax match, I would go watch that as well. I can't remember exactly where at in the match. I think, like I said, it was towards the middle or the middle of the end of that. But yeah, C minus for me for Raw for August 30th. That's it, guys. We're trying to keep these short so you guys can listen, kind of get our views. Again, send in your comments to us. Please, please, please share, subscribe, review, whatever you can do to help is greatly, greatly appreciated. Steven will be popping off a AEW Turnbuckle 10 count on Wednesday night. And then, of course, our live show will be Thursday night as well. Got some cool things that we're going to be doing with you guys there as well. So we appreciate you guys. And I will see you guys. Actually, we'll both see you. I will see you, though, next time on Thursday. Appreciate it, guys.